Hey guys, welcome to Carly's Queendom. Today I am sitting with one of my preferred lenders, Lashonte Harris. Lashonte helped me close on my home, and today we're going to do a Q&A on I want to buy a house but I don't know where to start. So continue watching on.
Say hi. Hi.
Hey guys, so today's video will be about I want to buy a house but I don't know where to start. So I brainstormed and I came up with 7 questions that I get most often when people come to me or Lashonte and say, hey, you guys have bought a house, or you're a realtor, you know, I want to buy a house but I don't know where to start. Right, cool? All right, so question number 1. Why do I need to get pre-approved?
That's a pretty common question.
Yeah.
Why do you need to get all my information up front? Why do you need to pull my credit? So from the lending standpoint, you always want to get pre-approved before you go shop for a home, just so you know what your buying power is.
Yeah.
You can prepare yourself for out-of-pocket expenses, what to expect, you know, which programs you qualify for, so that when you go to place an offer on a home, when you fall in love with the home, you can actually buy that home. You know what you qualify for. Carly knows what areas to shop in, what price range you need to be in. So it's really important to get pre-approved before starting your home buying process.
So I agree with that. From a realtor's point of view, I think it's very important because 1, we need to know how much home you can afford. Right? So what are we shopping for if we don't have a gauge of what we're looking for? So I always say, yeah, you need to get pre-approved first. And people, you know, sometimes are overconfident. Oh, I qualify.
Right.
You need to get that letter. And then you put an offer and it looks better to the seller because I can show them, you know, it makes our offer look stronger. Hey, this is my client, they're pre-approved for this amount.
Right.
And it makes us look 10 times better.
And a lot of times the seller won't even accept an offer from a buyer without an approval letter. Yeah. And they call to confirm and verify those approval letters. They want to know, can this client really afford this house that I have on the market? Because they're in the business to get that home sold, you know, for the seller. So we definitely want to make sure that you qualify for the homes that you're shopping for.
Exactly. Cool. So the next question is, do they need to pull my credit? And why?
All right. So to truly be pre-approved, yes, we absolutely need to pull your credit. We need to know what your scores are. We need to know what debts you have. We really need a good idea of your whole credit situation, so that I can really pre-approve you. So a lot of times I do get asked, well, can't you just tell me what I qualify for based on, you know, what I'm telling you my credit score is, or what I'm telling you my debts are? So I do have those conversations. You know, having your credit pull, having someone look at your credit is really a big deal. So we can definitely give you that preliminary information. But before we can give you an actual approval letter, we do have to pull your credit. And I always tell people, don't be so afraid of the dreaded inquiry, because as long as it's one inquiry, your credit score is not gonna plummet. As long as you're not shopping for a car, a house, 3 credit cards, and you don't have 10, 12 inquiries on your credit, the one is not going to kill your credit score.
So yeah, that was my next question. Will it affect my score? How much will it pull, you know, how many points will it pull it down?
Right. That's a question I get every single day. Yeah. Like literally every single day. How many points is my score going to go down? Right. Credit is like, it's not black and white. So there's no way for me to know exactly how many points you're going to lose or how many points you're going to gain. But as a rule of thumb, it's not a huge impact to your credit score at all. And then so if you have like a credit monitoring site such as Credit Karma or something like that, it may initially show a decline in the credit score. But like I said, with one inquiry, it's going to go back up.
Is it a soft pull?
It's not a soft pull. It's a hard
inquiry.
It's a hard inquiry. We need we need your mortgage score. So we need to know everything that's going on with your credit profile. So it is a hard pull. So we can get your official scores from the credit bureaus.
Cool. All right, so the next one is, what does my credit score need to be to qualify?
That's a great question.
All the time.
All the time.
The number one question of the video. Every day. What does my credit score need to be?
And it's a great question.
It
It's
is.
a great question, you know, to know where you are in the process and to have an idea of where you are in the process. That is also not a black and white answer, just because every single loan file, every situation is completely different.
Okay.
As a rule of thumb, we can do loans down to a 580 credit score.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we can underwrite those in-house with a 580 credit score. So most times, you know, as a loan consultant, if I see things or opportunities that will get the credit score up higher, we're going to have that discussion. And I'm going to talk to you about how we can get your scores up so that you can get into a better loan, because we can do the loan down to a 580.
Right.
But there are going to be drawbacks to buying a home with a lower credit score versus buying a home with a higher credit score.
Right.
So we're going to advise you and let you know, okay, right now you have a 580, but if you do XYZ, we might be able to get those scores up higher and get you into a better loan.
Okay. So if they're not at a 580, what's a good rule of thumb between what and what? I have an idea. In my last video, I said it. I want to say
If they're not at a 580, what's the question?
Well, I guess what good range do you want to be in?
Well,
or what loan? A lot of loans.
Got you.
Except between X and X.
Okay, so the minimum we can go down to a 580.
Right.
You're gonna see better interest rates, 620, 640,
that's what I said
and
in my
higher.
video. I think that's what I said in my video. That's what I said.
Yeah.
620, 640 and up.
You're gonna see better interest rates in those
Right.
tax brackets, but it doesn't mean that you can't qualify at a lower credit
lower,
score.
right? Okay, yeah. So cool. All right,
Carla, you know you got some information.
I know my stuff. Okay. I know a thing or two. So number 4. How much money should I have saved?
As much as you can.
That's another black and white question. And that question relates to number 1, you know, or wait, what was number 1? Why do I need to get pre-approved? So we need to see how much home you can get pre-approved for to determine how much you need to save, correct?
Exactly.
So it's not an easy.
It's not a black and white question answer, but as much as you can. That's my answer. Save as much as you possibly can. The more, the better.
Yeah.
There are so many programs out there that we do participate in that, you know, we can try and get as much assistance for you as possible, but always, even with those programs, as much as you can save is the best, you know, because there's still upfront costs as well. So even if you're getting assistance, there are still things that you have to pay for upfront, and moving into the home, you want to be prepared for those things. So as much as you can is the answer.
Is there a general rule of thumb? I want to buy a house that's $150,000.
Right.
So do you think for a house that much, how much do you think I should save?
Look at her voice.
My buyer voice.
Okay. So rule of thumb, right? When you buy a home, you have down payment, which is basically your contribution to the purchase.
Okay.
So the down payment can range anywhere between 3 to 5% of the purchase price. Then you also have closing costs.
Okay.
Closing costs are all the fees associated with buying the home.
Right.
Bank fees, attorney fees, government fees, insurance. All the fees that are associated with buying a house is what makes up your closing costs.
Okay.
So closing costs usually range between 4 and 6% of the purchase price. So
that's a big range.
It is.
So
but
it can be up to 6% of closing costs and up to 5%. Oh my gosh! So I could be paying 11%.
Exactly, and that's the reaction.
Of $150,000.
That's the reaction. So that's why I always try to say it's not black and white as much as you can, because I don't want to freak anybody out and scare anybody, because you know, a lot of times we're all as a team going to work together to get that number as low as possible for you. But you know, I do try to prepare my buyers for the worst case scenario,
so that when the best happens, because we do our job,
there you go,
you'll be happier.
Exactly. But rule of thumb, those are good ranges to prepare for.
Yes.
But I always say apply today, and we're gonna put together a super customized shopping plan for you to let you know what you need to do to get prepared. So apply today. Let's see exactly where you are. Don't ever feel like I'm not ready, because you very well could be ready. You know, I've had so many buyers who, I know I'm not ready.
Right.
You know, I'm just gonna do this and I know I ain't ready. And literally we close them and we have them in a new home in 30, 45 days.
I always say that, like, you never know literally until you talk to her and do the application, because you may think that you are not going to get pre-approved. I remember I thought I was going to get pre-approved.
I wasn't going to call you out. Carly, she was like, I know I'm not going to get pre-approved. I just know it. I'm going to wait till next year. I had to like pull teeth to get you to the application.
That was hilarious. Oh my goodness.
Living
and that's
testimony.
why I tell people all the time, I'm like, just call her. Just do the application, because you never know. Like, you may be surprised. And then I was approved for way more than I thought I was going to be approved for. So I was like, oh.
She's like, what? Are you sure?
Is this right? I remember being on the phone with you like, are you sure about that? It was so it's reality.
This one is a living testimony.
I'm proof, you guys.
Start today. Wherever you are,
just start.
We are advisors. We're going to guide you.
Yeah.
So we're not just going to throw you out there. We're going to guide you and let you know this is where you are today. But, you know, if you do XYZ, you can purchase in 3 months. You can purchase in 6 months. We're here to guide you. So start today.
Start today. Yeah. That. All right, so the next question is, and you touched on this a little bit, what down payment assistance program should I use? I get this question a lot.
Yes. There's so many of them.
It's so many, and they're all different, and one may be better for you than another. So it's hard to tell you, oh, you should do this one. Right. But your situation, you may be, you know.
Exactly. That's why it's important to deal with a lender who has resources and has access to different programs. I think we work with maybe more than 12 to 15 different programs so that we can help many different people. Right. You know, so like I said, with us and my team, what we're going to do is create a super customized shopping plan that's tailored to you and your specific situation. So we're going to go through all the different programs, the ones you qualify for, the ones that you don't qualify for, here's why, to make sure you're equipped with all the information you need. And then from there, we can decide which program is going to be best for you.
Yeah, because each program is a little different,
a lot different,
specific. You know, you can't buy in this area. So what you're looking for, you may need to choose another one, and it's hard to say which specific one
until we have that application.
Exactly.
Start today.
Moral of the story is the application. Don't be scared of a hard inquiry. It's okay.
We're nice. We don't bite. Like, we're super sweet.
We're trying to help you. We're trying to help. Okay, so number 6. What if I have student loans?
Who doesn't?
Yeah.
We all have student loans.
We do.
We can help you still.
Okay.
Still, even with student loans, we can figure it out. As long as you're making payments on your student loans, we have a solution for you.
That's it?
That's it.
All right.
That's it.
Number 7, I'm self-employed. Do I qualify?
Yes, everybody will qualify.
You can qualify. Yes.
My thing that I say is everybody can qualify. So even if it's not right now, we are here to guide you, to let you know what things you need to do in order to qualify at some point. Right. But self-employed borrowers can qualify as well. The documentation that we need is a little bit different, but we have programs for every person. As long as you're paying your bills and you making some money, we can get you in
then
something.
We can get you qualified. Exactly. Yep, just file your taxes and we can get you qualified.
We got a program for everybody, so.
Exactly. Awesome. Well, thank you so much, Lashonte.
Thank you for having me.
With me. I get a lot of these questions every single day from buyers who want to purchase. Right. And I always tell them, contact you just to see where they stand and do the application, because what do they have to lose, right?
What do you have to lose?
All right, you guys. Well, I'll see you in the next video.
Bye.
Bye.